So, Estrélla Nourry.
Hi.
First of all, thank you so much for joining me. It's been quite a journey to actually get here. I would like to mention that I was the first one to reach you out to do the interview months ago, but finally we are here.
I think it was like 8 months ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told myself once we win EuroLeague,
Yes, you told me.
I will start doing interviews.
Yes.
And,
you were so sure that Olympiacos will win.
So sure.
Yes.
We met before this.
Yes, and you said after that, after we win the EuroLeague, we will do the interview. I was like, okay, what can I say? I'm honored because I know how picky you are when it comes to interviews and people, so thank you so much. Okay, what was your experience at OACA and your feelings at the time?
My experience at OACA was actually pretty magical.
First time there?
It wasn't my first time because Thomas also plays for the national team, as you know.
Okay. So, I mean, yes, as an Olympiacos fan.
Oh, as an Olympiacos fan, it was my first time, yes. I felt like, wow, oh my goodness, we're here with Olympiacos. The energy was amazing. Everyone was so excited, and I made friends with some of the fans, which was awesome.
Take us back to the night before the Final Four. How was that night? How stressful was for you, for Thomas? And did you say something before the game? Did he say something to you?
When it comes to stress, I'm very grounded and level-headed.
Like a coach. You're a coach.
Maybe like a mental coach.
Yes.
I'm very calm and very like, we've got this. We did a lot of mental prep before we even got to Final Four.
You were nervous?
I was maybe nervous to get there. I wasn't sure what to expect. Like, I was more nervous about traffic and lines and the chaos of entering. But once I got in there, I felt total peace, total confidence in Thomas. I didn't have one moment where I was doubting, No, I knew we were going to win EuroLeague.
Was that period difficult for you personally or as a partner in a relationship? I mean, it takes two to tango. So.
Yeah, it does take two to tango. And
three and four.
Yeah, and three and four. Yeah.
The coach staff, the coach, the players, the team, everyone, right?
Yeah,
right.
oh, absolutely.
Right.
You know, when it comes to the organization and Thomas's skills, that is undeniable. You know, I am never worried about Thomas and performance. He is the best.
How did you experience this period?
Of the whole season?
Yes, how you remained calm and confident.
Because I trust him. I trust his skills.
That's the key.
Yeah,
right?
There's a reason he is the best player. And he's the best defensive player in all of Europe. There's a reason for that. And he takes on so many roles. Now, when you take on so many roles, there's a lot of mental pressure. And I noticed those things. And that's where I knew, okay, knowing him personally, how do I alleviate those mental pressures? What do I say to him to get him completely into present time and focused within present time? Because sometimes when we have so much pressure on ourselves, just as a normal person, day to day, we can go off of balance, let alone a professional athlete. So I just understood him and I understood what he needed to hear. And during Easter break, when everyone else went on vacation, as they should.
Yes, because it's Easter. Yes.
Yes. And we don't get that many holidays as a family because
it's like solo trips, right?
Yeah, we don't really get that many holidays. Mm-hmm. People think that, we get Christmas break and we get, no, we actually had, 2 to 3 days during, very limited, 2 to 3 days during Easter. And we decided to go into Olympiacos, to go into the stadium and shoot and have fun together and be in the moment together. And that was such a special time for us and in our relationship.
Yes. And also, sorry to interrupt, but Coach Barjoka should thank you, right?
I thank him. Him.
Everyone else on vacation and you like, no, we will go to the gym, we will do practice. Respect.
Thank you.
To both of you.
Thank you so much. I don't think people realize my mentality. I am just like Thomas. Like, we are very focused, disciplined, go people. I know that sometimes my girliness distracts people and they think, she's just girly, and I actually am a girly girl. But when it comes to being focused and being disciplined and having a goal and going, you know what, this is going to be the year that we win EuroLeague no matter what. And we did it.
You know, you have this mentality because you actually have an amazing career. So maybe this is why you're like this, because you know you have worked hard and have a career, so you know what it takes and all the struggles. Yes,
absolutely. My career is something I'm very, very proud of, and I think that people only see you at the finish line, where it's like you have the billboards and you're in the most well-known magazines. So they go, like one day she just woke up and boom, this happened.
That's why we are here. You know, that's why, yes.
Yeah, and that's not the case. There's years of hard work. There's years of trying certain avenues and failing. And in order to make it, and I believe in any career that's in the public eye, you need to not only be disciplined, but you need to be motivated, like within.
Have you received any negative comments, you know, on social media, and you know?
Have I received negative comments on social media?
Has ever been written something that you know, about you that genuinely hurt you?
I have received negative comments on social media.
You answered to them or not?
No, but I think anyone in the public eye receives negative comments. I think it's part of the game. Does it affect me? Absolutely not.
I can tell.
Yeah, but it took years for me, even outside of my career, even outside of Thomas's career. I am a woman that has put in the work where I truly love myself. I am proud of the woman that I am, because the woman that I am is rooted in the Lord and my Heavenly Father. So when I get or receive a negative comment or an opinion, that person doesn't know me, and it doesn't make me feel less. Someone can say, I have no idea what someone would say, but whatever they would say, I would just be like, okay. Like it wouldn't even affect me, not even a little bit. Even with Thomas, if someone says, let's say,
maybe after the game, something that most people do, right? Something
negative, right?
Negative, I mean, for Olympiacos or whoever. Yes.
And I just look at it as, I feel very sad that that person takes their time.
They're unhappy and uncontent with their lives.
Yeah, and their energy to bring another human down.
Yes.
My purpose in life is to bring people up.
So if someone,
you do. Thank you. So that is truly my purpose, and if someone is taking the time to do that, I feel sad for them, and then I move on.
First of all, you have no time to answer to these people.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, how did you and Thomas meet? I know because you told me, but once again, I like the story.
Thomas and I met on a dating app called Raya. When I started my career, I knew that I was going to end up meeting someone via social media or a dating app.
From your work. Right?
Not from my work, because as you know, I not only did modeling.
No.
Oh, wait.
No. Tell me about your career, because the other day you told me all the things that you have accomplished, and I was amazed. So, Paul Marciano chose you to be the first model guest, right?
First Persian guest girl.
Yes, and even Oprah Winfrey selected you for an acting role, right?
Yes, so I was chosen by Oprah Winfrey herself and Ava DuVernay to be a part of their TV show called Queen Sugar. So I did 6 episodes of that, and that was an absolute dream come true for me. And that was part of my prayers and manifestation to God. I was like, please.
Tell me when you received these messages.
I remember when my agent sent me the script for Queen Sugar, and when I saw that it said Ava DuVernay and Oprah Winfrey, I had a moment where I was like, you know? And then I had another moment where I felt complete peace of, this is your role. And when I read the script, and when I tried to have empathy and understand the character, I was like, I can channel this character's pain, and I'm going to get this role. So I did. I ended up auditioning for Queen Sugar, and I went in there and I owned it. I was like, I am Melina Gold. That was the name of the character.
Yes.
And then 2 weeks later, I get a call to come back in. And when I went back in, that's when they told me that I got the role in Queen's Sugar. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet Oprah.
You have to be proud of yourself.
Yeah, it's a very proud moment.
How did you make the decision to move from United States to Greece? Because you told me you have never been to Greece before before Thomas, right?
I had been to Mykonos.
Oh, it
Yes.
doesn't count. It's like a different, no, it doesn't count.
I hadn't been to Athens yet, and
Okay.
Athens was on the list.
Yes.
And this is something that I don't know if you know, but when I had just moved to New York,
Yes.
I was auditioning for Saturday Night Live.
You told me, yeah.
And it's called like SNL for short. And when I was in New York, I had so some of my girlfriends go like, let's come to Greece, let's go back to Mykonos, summer is coming up and let's go. And I was like, no, I want to stay in New York and I want to be focused. Then I had this feeling and I heard Athens. Like it was like a sound I kept hearing, Athens. And I was like, Athens? Like that's so random. And for me, that is the Lord's voice. Like I just kept hearing Athens. And I know I'm gonna sound crazy.
No.
But this has
To me,
happened
no.
to me a few times in my life. And I completely ignored it. I was like, Athens, maybe it's a sign.
It wasn't your instinct, maybe.
But I had no idea why Athens. At that time, Thomas and I weren't even speaking. And when he had messaged me, me twice.
He did the first move?
Oh, of course. I'm dating a... What did you say? Yeah, the first 5 moves was all him.
You remember the text that he sent you?
I have a screenshot of it, yes. And on that app, you're not allowed to screenshot because if you do...
On Instagram too now.
I'm not sure about Instagram, but on Raya, if you take a screenshot, it gives you a warning. And if you have like, if you reach a...
Yes, I know exactly.
Yeah, it will like shut you out of the app.
Whoa.
But when we started dating, he goes, I want you to go on the app one last time. And he sent me a message on the app. And he said, this will be my last Raya message ever. Modern love, I love it.
Can you tell us the text or?
It was super cute. It was if someone gives me my phone, I can read it.
Give her phone, please. Please, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, my love. Okay, let's see. Wow.
So you have the first text that he sent you? I barely have.
Oh my gosh, the first
pictures.
text? Yes.
Okay, now I feel bad.
Oh my gosh, let's see. So his first message said, the amount of boxes you're checking is big time. And I didn't respond to that because I saw that he lived in Greece. And I was like, I live between New York and LA. What am I gonna do with a guy who lives all the way in
You
Greece?
should have changed it to United States. No Greece.
But finally, when I did respond 3 months later, because he sent me another message.
As you should.
Yes, as he should, because he's a go-getter. Yeah. I like my man's a go-getter.
Yes, yes.
And I thought he was really funny. I loved his response. It was like, okay, we are 3 months behind schedule. It's all good. And he laughs, and I was like, this guy he's funny, he's playful, he's flowy. And it really caught my attention in that moment. But although I started texting him or messaging him back, I was like, wait a minute, I have an audition coming up. I really need to put my focus back on my audition. That's where,
the mentality that you have.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have to be disciplined, you have to be focused. And it took me another 2 weeks to respond. And then he goes, you know what, let me get your number. And then our first actual conversation outside of this app was a 4-hour phone call, our first conversation. And it was really special.
You coming from United States to Greece was the biggest sacrifice you did for the relationship. Or you don't see it as a sacrifice, maybe you don't, but...
It was definitely a sacrifice.
It was.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
for sure you have a career, you had a big career. You continue to have a career, you can combine this, you move a lot, you're traveling a lot. I mean, it's not only your relationship, but you keep your identity and your career. That's very important for me.
When we first started dating, a lot of things did have to shift in my career in order for me to be able to constantly come to Greece. And to be totally frank, and Thomas even said it on our last interview together, it is a sacrifice. But when you love someone, part of a healthy relationship is making sacrifices.
Yes. What do you think Thomas values most about you?
What does he value most about me?
Yes, I mean, admires. Let's say this, admire.
Why don't we ask him?
You can reply. Yes.
To what he admires most about me. I think it's my relationship with the Lord. I have a very strong relationship. With God. My ability to love.
Can I say what he said?
Sure.
He said before that he hadn't met a woman like you. I think that will be the title, but I'm not interviewing him, so it won't be. It won't be. But yes, I think this is the best compliment.
Yeah, I think
and it's totally true. I haven't met so positive person, so genuinely good person. Yes.
Thank you so much.
What does your everyday life in Athens like?
My daily life in Athens is always different. It depends if I'm traveling. It depends if Thomas has a game. It depends.
You don't miss a game. You're like a fan.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
I'm my husband's biggest fan.
Yes.
That's right. I don't miss a game. So when he travels, I do my best to also travel depending on the things that I need to handle here in Greece or in America. We are building a house from scratch, so that takes a lot of time. So I've been putting a lot of work into that. Yeah.
So next time we will do an interview in Greek.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say in our house. We could do the interview in our house. How about we start there?
Okay, we start from there, but I give you 6 months. You have it.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any Greek favorite word? Something that you know and like in Greek.
My favorite Greek word would be Fredos Presosketo.
Oh my God, must be αγάπη μου, σ' αγαπώ.
Was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to stay here permanently? I mean, maybe Thomas end up his career here. Would you like to stay here?
I think it just depends on, it's not my decision, and at the end of the day,
both.
It depends on the organization, it depends on agents, it depends on so many things. Are we happy here? Absolutely, but I could be happy anywhere with Thomas. So it just really depends on where God directs us.
We know what Olympiacos means to Thomas. What does Olympiacos mean to you?
Olympiacos has become like family. There's so much love there, and the passion that I get to experience every time I come to support my husband is so special to see, to witness, to experience, and that is something that I hold very dear to my heart.
What have you learned about yourself through this relationship?
What have I learned about myself through this relationship? My strength when it comes to being strong, that's something that I always knew. I knew it from how I approached my career, how I would travel solo. I'm a very independent person. But to be tested within a relationship and to see how I stand by my husband, the strength that takes through good moments, through bad moments, that just made me realize that through the Lord, I can do anything. Yeah, exactly. It's us against the world.
You're gonna make me cry, guys. Please.
It is us against the world.
Can we put a sad, not sad, a romantic music, please?
Yeah, I mean, that is our relationship. I think that
yes, it's like this,
It
right?
is like this. Like what you see is what you get.
Yes.
But also our relationship has been tested. People haven't seen those parts of our relationship, but that is also what makes you strong. We are strong because we've gone through moments that have tested us. And because we got through those moments as one, we are even stronger as one.
I hope, and you will, but I hope you stay like this forever, guys, really. Those of us that know you seem, and you are, full of joy, positive vibes. Most people that are like this have been through some bad things on their lives. So have you experienced something like this, or have you been, like this since forever?
Very good question. I keep going back to God. I have let God lead me throughout my life. And with that has come a lot of challenges. But I've always felt very connected to the Lord. And I'm actually gonna start crying.
No, please. You're gonna make me cry, especially for what we said.
And we can't ruin our makeup. This took like hours.
No, please, no. Okay.
When I came into this world,
Oh, please.
I always felt the presence of our Heavenly Father. So because I felt His presence, I knew He was with me through the good times and the bad. And even when things in life didn't seem, let's say, fair, or that they weren't going the way that one would want, I wasn't afraid to ask Him to change it so that it can be the way that I want it to be. I wasn't afraid to ask. And I think that people don't realize that, certain situations and obstacles in life happen. And sometimes they happen on purpose to make you stronger, and sometimes they just happen. But you can ask for His guidance, for His help. And I was never afraid to ask. I would ask. I'd be like, He's my Heavenly Father. I'm gonna ask. So as a little girl, I literally felt like a girl who had a million wishes. So no matter what would happen, even something as, childish as my best friend in school, she came one day and she's like, Estrella, oh my gosh, tomorrow I'm moving. I'm moving out of the country. All our bags are packed, boxes are packed. And I was so confident and sure that I was like, her name was Jamie. I was like, don't worry, Jamie. I'm gonna pray to God and you're gonna stay. And you're gonna come back tomorrow and you're gonna tell me that you're not moving. And she was crying and she's like, no, you don't understand. Everything is packed. And I was like, Jamie, I got you. So I prayed.
And she stayed?
And the next day she came to school and she's like, oh my gosh, you won't believe it, I'm staying. So there is so much power in that. And that is something that I bring not only into my friendships, but into my relationship. And I think that that is the most important thing that you can bring into a relationship, or especially into our relationship. I look this way because
because
Thomas
he is right
there.
For sure. Can you please come here because we cannot, turn our heads. What would you like people to know about you? Something that we don't know. And we don't know a lot of things.
Yeah, I don't think we have a few hours. There's a lot of things people don't know about me.
Yes, for sure.
Wow, what do people not know about me?
And you want to know, it's a different kind of story because they can know whatever, but what you want to point out from yourself. Can I say that the hair, the purple, your hair went purple? Okay, she called me and she said, Nicole, and she started laughing. And I was like, why she's laughing? And she said, we have to consult because my hair turned purple.
Yes, I died, I accidentally.
And she laughed. Sure. And I was crying. I was like, no, please, no.
That's true. A few days ago, we had to postpone our interview because I didn't know that. So I'm recently blonde, right? I was a brunette and now I'm a blondie.
We switched.
I know, we switched, totally. And my hair was darker than yours. Yes. But I didn't know that you're supposed to use purple shampoo for blonde hair, but you're supposed to mix it with your regular shampoo. And I left it in my hair for 6 minutes. So I come out of the shower and I have lavender hair, literally purple hair. And
Could be worse. I sent you a video.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Yes. And I was just, you're right, I did laugh it off. And in my relationship, one of my superpowers, I think this is how I got Thomas, was I am a very funny girl.
For sure.
And I have many different personalities within myself. Like we have this inside joke that I have 87 different personalities. So Thomas gets to meet all 87 of them throughout our lifetime.
I saw that he bought you a bouquet of roses for each one of personalities.
Yes, he did.
That was sweet.
He bought a bouquet of roses. Yes. There was 87 roses Yes, but also what was really beautiful is on our the day that we got married, this romantic, incredible husband of mine ended up giving me 87 letters that he had written, one for each of my personalities.
You have a brother or something?
He has 3 other brothers, all married though, I'm sorry.
Okay. Maybe a cousin. We will fix it.
Maybe a cousin,
we will
yeah.
find it.
Yeah.
Brunette or blonde?
To be honest, it looks, whatever she's wearing, it like looks so natural to me that anything, it's hard to picture her brunette now, you know? So it's like whatever's in the moment is what I love most.
He loves all versions of me.
No, wrong question. The right question is purple hair.
He didn't get to see the purple hair.
Thank God.
Because you sent me that spray that, thank God, and I used.
I'm your people, I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
your person. Would you like to pursue any professional ventures in Greece? Maybe you do something together. I told you. You have to combine to do it.
Yeah, I want to get back into music. I fell in love with music and I started making music in America. And I had a song that came out that went #1 called Farori.
I know, I heard
Yes.
it.
And I want to do music again. And there's a couple things that we're going to do that
In
are
Greece?
in Greece, yes. That's very exciting, and all over the world, not just here, just all over.
But here I will be the first costumer, I'm telling you. Okay, what does he do that pisses you off?
What does he do?
There must be something.
Okay.
Come on.
Because of my mentality, we spoke about how I am a very strong, like driven, positive mindset type of person. I don't get pissed off, but I'm very big on correct yourself. Like, don't ever say anything negative about yourself. Like, I'm very big on
How you talk to yourself.
how you talk to yourself. Like, if you're like, Estrella, I don't know if I can do something. I would be like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure you can do anything you put your mind to. Like, this is how I move, and I don't do it, like, I don't think about it. It's just very natural. So another thing is I'm very flowy.
Okay.
Feet on the floor.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm a very, very flowy person. Like, if tomorrow you were like, Estrella, let's go to Monaco, or let's go to Dubai, or let's go wherever, I would be like, okay, bags packed, let's go. So I'm flowy. I'm very
And he is not, so.
He is now. He wasn't. You know, now he just goes with the flow. Oh my gosh, when we first started dating.
What can he do? I mean, he tries everything.
Yeah, he's the planner. I'm not the planner. I'm the, let's just do it. Okay. If the thought comes in my head, we're gonna do it. How? I don't know, but we're gonna do it. But when we first started dating, he would be like, he would put on an alarm, let's say 7 a.m., and even on vacation, and he would turn around, like he'd be in bed, he would get up and be like, feet on the floor. I'm like, this was me. Huh? Imagine on vacation,
What?
someone screaming, feet on the floor. Okay, not screaming, but like loudly, like feet on the floor, like we're in the military.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like,
okay, Thomas.
I was like, girl, I have my work cut out for me. This is something we need to unlearn.
He learned?
He unlearned that for sure. Now we get up with positive energy, but what? Slowly. We stretch, we align. You know, no.
Like a normal Greek person, because this is how we do it.
Is that how it's?
Yes,
okay.
for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We say 3.
I mean, he's Greek.
What message would you like to send to a woman that dates, is a relationship with a professional athlete? What would you like to say to a woman that is in a relationship? I mean, as an advice.
I used to play basketball. That's actually something else a lot of people don't know about me. So I understand Thomas's world, and I understand the mentality, the discipline, the focus, the traveling, just because I also would travel.
You see, it's different because
So,
you know, some
yeah.
women are out of this.
Exactly.
So they don't know what it takes.
Yeah, so because Thomas and I have been so aligned in that way, that I understood that world before I even entered his world. What advice I would give to other women? Girls see my life and they see the glitz and the glam.
Yes.
We romanticize, you know, an athlete's profession. See, even him, But we don't see the work that goes in. I understand the work and the discipline that it takes. So for me, it is not that part of it is not a sacrifice. I understand it. But if you are coming into a professional athlete's life and you didn't necessarily have a career that was as go or as disciplined, it can be a difficult shift.
Yes.
I might have not gone through that, but I do have empathy for women that do go through that. Also, I am an only child and I'm super independent. So when he travels, and let's say that week I cannot travel with him, I don't feel alone. And I know that some of these girls do feel alone and they struggle within that space. Yet I, because of my career, when I had to travel, I had to spend a lot of time alone. So I'm comfortable.
Plus, you work on yourself.
Yeah, I've put in a lot of work. I love myself, like in the most healthy, joyous way possible. I think that's why I'm able to...
That's number one.
Yeah, spread light, spread joy, lift other women, lift my husband, lift anyone that comes across my path. Like that takes love within yourself in order to naturally do that for someone else. I think that women who sadly haven't worked on themselves, that's where jealousy comes, that's where hate comes, that's where weird behavior comes.
I mean,
it is sad, but it's also evident. You can see the difference, you know, and I've had to deal with that too. And that is also, it's heartbreaking when I experience that, but I just go, that's not me, and I step away from it and I walk away from it and I just continue to, lift the people around me.
You do. If Thomas, he can, could thank you for just one thing, what do you think it would be?
His mentality. He pointed at his head. His mentality.
No, I mean your mentality, her mentality.
How I've changed his mentality.
A lot, right?
A lot, yeah. Yeah.
Do you cook?
I do cook when I need to cook. That's the most honest answer ever.
Never?
No, we had a cook when we lived in Vula.
Yes.
And then she had to leave for a family emergency. And someone made a comment once that, Thomas, you're looking skinny. And I was like, did someone say that about my husband? So I became a world-class chef.
Oh.
I don't even know. It literally came out of love. It was back home. I also had a chef, so I didn't cook. So now I was like, oh my gosh, here I am in Greece. What am I going to do? And I just figured it out, and I'm very good, actually.
Favorite Greek food?
I say liver and potatoes, but I also love like stuffed veggies. I love...
Chagas, pasticcio? No?
I like, I'm a foodie, so I like it all. There isn't anything that I'm like, I don't like. I like it. I love it all. Yeah.
One of some of the milestones that you have achieved. Tell me more about that.
My career is something I'm very proud of. It's something that I worked really hard towards. I didn't just wake up one day and boom, I ended up on or inside Vogue. I worked really hard. I became the first Persian guest girl. I was in Vogue, in Harper Bazaar, in Marie Claire. I was on the biggest billboards in the world. Even when you would walk by the guest store here in Greece, it was my picture. So that's something I'm very proud of. I did that for 5 years. I had the #1 song in the Middle East.
How was it? I mean, modeling was difficult that time?
No, I loved it. I was made to model. I just knew how to wear something.
What did you learn from modeling?
That you're not just selling clothing, you're showcasing an emotion. Like, this outfit makes me feel like this. Confident,
sexy.
Beautiful, sexy, exactly. And this is something that I really truly was made to do. Like, I feel very natural and comfortable in front of a camera. And when I did my first runway show, people didn't know that, well, actually, guest was like, have you ever done runway? And this is where the power of your mind is so powerful, because I had never actually walked a runway, but in my mind, I had walked it 1,000 times. So when it was time to actually walk my first runway, you would have thought I had done it 1,000 times. So I moved with a lot of confidence because I was mentally ready for the opportunities when they came. So a lot of people don't know that I also did stand-up comedy. So I was opening for Maximini, and we were on a world comedy tour. So we were going from one city to another worldwide, and it was so much fun. I got to go in front of thousands and thousands of people, making them laugh. Like where like
This is the hardest part. I mean, to make someone laugh.
And it is hard, but it wasn't hard for me. It was like, once again, this was another one of my gifts, and I got to live it. And it was so much fun, and that's what led to Saturday Night Live. And it was just, I loved my career. I worked really hard to get to where I was, but I always told myself that finding my soulmate was equally as important as reaching my goals within my career, if not even more important. So I knew that when I would find my person, no matter what sacrifices that it may take, I'm not ever willing to walk away from my soulmate for my career. But I'm so lucky that I get to be in a relationship where I can do both.
If you could point out one highlight of your career, to highlight your career.
Gosh, there's so many highlights of my career. I think House of Blues in Las Vegas, doing stand-up comedy and making thousands of people laugh. I've always wanted to perform at the Laugh Factory, and to go up there with comedians that I look up to, and to know that, wow, I just made everyone in here like laugh to the point that they're crying. It's such a special feeling for me. To be the first Persian guest girl is also huge. It's a dream come true, because when I was younger, which is something else I don't believe in. That's a whole
we
other
are
topic.
close to age. Don't reveal your age, but I think we are. No, we are. I think
We'll talk about that. That's a whole nother mindset that a lot of people see. He laughs because people don't know this about me, but we'll talk about that later. When I was a little girl, I would look into magazines like Vogue and Marie Claire, whatever, any magazines, or I would watch a TV show. The girls did not look like me. And I didn't understand why. And I would ask my mom, how come there isn't...
I look gorgeous and the other no.
No, but like, how come there isn't anyone that looks like me? How come there isn't any Persian girls, Iranian girls? Why isn't there representation, you know? And it really mattered for me to inspire another girl, like for her to open up a magazine like Vogue and be like, oh my gosh, there's another Iranian girl, Persian girl. And if she can make her dreams come true, I can make my dreams come true. And her dreams could be being an actress, a model, a doctor, or lawyer. But whatever it is, I knew that if I had the guts and the discipline to follow my dreams, that it would inspire another little girl to follow hers. And I didn't really have that growing up, so I had to be my own motivation. But I hope that now I am someone else's motivation. And that's actually what kept me going in my career. Anytime.
You are mine.
Aw, thank
No,
you.
really.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And that makes me so happy, because it makes me go that I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right things. Like, my best friend gave me one of the best compliments I've ever received. She was having a conversation with her husband, and her husband asked her, what makes you so confident? Like, who in your life made you so confident? Was it your mom, your dad, your sister, like your aunt? And she goes, you know, it was my best friend, Estrella. I'm gonna get emotional again. And when she told me that, it is so also empowering to hear that I had such a positive effect on my best friend, that she moves in the world with confidence, you know? And it's so special. And if I can do that, not just with my friends or my husband, but globally, where I can globally affect someone, where they go, you know what? I can make my dreams come true. I can look myself in the mirror and be a woman I'm proud of. Then I feel like my purpose in this world is complete.
Thank you so much because you supported me from the first day. And okay, it was quite a journey, but we are here, and I appreciate because you have a huge career and you found time for me, and that means a lot. It's not, you know, I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much, really.
Of course.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you
And
as well.
now we're friends. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you for everything.
Of course.